Yeah, my name is Daria Depeso.
What's your relationship with the elected candidate, Honorable Rauf?
He's my very good friend and a brother to me.
The brother to you. How do you feel celebrating this function with him today?
Well, I give all the glory. I'm extremely happy because it's been a battle, and I'm grateful to God that everything went well. We're giving thanks today.
And do you believe he so much fits this position?
Absolutely. He's a round peg. Okay. A round hole.
Okay.
He's well equipped. You know, he's got everything needed in that place to function and represent his people very well.
Making reference to the first word you used, you said it was a battle, right?
Yeah, he was.
Okay, now, and he won the battle.
Yeah.
In this regard, what are your advice for those that are yet to get to a speak, that has been going through challenges in one way or the other?
Well, I would say they should be resolute. They should go after what they want and hang on to God.
And what are your prayers for Honorable?
My prayer is that he goes from this place to a higher level.
Wow.
Because I believe he's got all it takes to excel and represent his people very, very, very well. I wish him.
Are you a politician?
I'm not.
You're not.
Who
got to know you, sir?
Yes, my name is Akim Odishino.
Okay.
Yes, I have known Honorable Wale Rauf about a while ago, some years ago. He has been a wonderful person. I met him through a friend, and it has been this is a man that is very, very humble. You can come to him even if you don't really know him that much. You can come to him for anything, and he will do it. And I guess that's why the people in his community really likes him. You can see the welcome. You know, everybody is rooting for him. He's well loved. He's a man of impeccable character, and I'm sure his character will speak well for him. I'm sure Lagos State itself will benefit from the experiences and his acumen that he has. He will contribute a lot to the development of Lagos State. He will contribute a lot on the floor of the Lagos State House of Assembly.
It shows you know positive things about him.
Oh yes, very well.
But in this dispensation, do you so believe in his upcoming administration?
That his administration is going to be of so much upliftment of not just the downtrodden, but the characters. You know, so there are some politicians that are way higher, but he is down to earth. You can see that how do I say, the lower structure of the society are in love with him, and that is what we really need. If we are talking of uplifting people from poverty, we need to come down to their level, know what they feel, know how they relate, so you can now profile bills in the House of Assembly that will help to uplift them from this poverty and all encompasses that may want to impede them. So, and for a man to be grounded in the grassroots, it is a plus not just for the House of Assembly, for Lagos State government itself, or for the development of Lagos State.
Okay. For all you've said, what are your words? What are your words of gratitude for those that stood by him during this electoral?
Oh yes, I think I'm sure they are all happy to have done what he have done for him. He didn't have to call everybody or start giving them. They did it out of their free will. So many people here did it out of their free will. The elders, the youth, women, young ones, they are also happy they are, and I'm sure he's very appreciative of what they have done. And that is why he has made it a point of duty that after collecting his certificate of return yesterday, he made it a point of duty to be here today. He has gone for a meeting today, and I'm sure he's still here to just come and say thank you to them. He's that kind of a person, and I'm sure they will benefit a lot from his going to the House of Assembly.
Can we get to know you, sir?
Yeah, my name's Badeboy Rene.
What are we actually celebrating here today?
Well, we are celebrating the victory of Honorable Olawale Rauf.
And how do you feel celebrating this function with him?
I'm excited.
Wow. Are you a strong fan of him?
Absolutely. I'm the secretary to his group.
The secretary to his group?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your portfolio.
Team Wale Rauf.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, what gave you this confidence in supporting him for this election, for the previous election?
Well, I've met Wale Rauf, and he's been a man of his words. We had a lot of things together, politically and otherwise, and he's a grassroots, and I feel he's got a great future politically. So I have to take him, and I went for him.
There was actually issued a press release that stated he gave out high-tech ball system, solar street lights and all within his jurisdiction as an aspirant before becoming an elected candidate. Is that true?
Yeah, he's been on this project for about 2 years, and he actually hinted a few of us that this was going to come up. And I think as of then, he had not even put up his intention to run. And gratitude to God, eventually this materialized. I think he had about over 200 units of solar lights and some balls to the words. Every word had at least one ball to go around with.
Okay. Now, as someone who has this, who is politically inclined, what are your expectations from him with regards to leadership?
Well, with the little I know about him, I would say categorically that I have a very strong belief in him, and I know he's going to deliver. He's been a man of his words, and he's a man of the grassroots. He's a grassrooter. He is a man that wants to identify with everybody, regardless of your affiliation. He doesn't, he goes with everybody. So I believe he's going to go a long way, and he listens to people. And at the end of the day, he goes ahead to evaluate whatever he discusses with you. He's a man that will tell you this, we can do it now, but that we can handle. And when it's time to do the other thing, he comes up to tell you, well, it's time now, let's go ahead and do it. These are the qualities he's got, and this is one of the reasons I really will ever stand by him.
I want to get to know you, sir.
My name is Alhaji Adeyemi Adeoju, the Director General, Wale Rauf 2019 Campaign Organization.
How do you feel celebrating this function with celebrating victory with Honorable Wale Rauf?
I'm so happy, delighted, and grateful to Almighty God.
What are your prayers for him?
To be a successful consistency and to the Lagos State general.
Sir, it's so obvious we're here to celebrate your victory. In this dispensation, how do you feel today, sir?
I'm very happy.
Okay.
Sincerely, I'm very happy. I'm not happy because I am laughing. I am happy because everybody is happy. Understand? So you measure your happiness from, the look of people.
The people around you.
So when they are happy, you don't have any cause not to be happy. So I am happy because they are happy. They are happy because they are making me happy. So that's it.
Sir, we got in our reports that before you were being elected as an aspirant then, that high-tech bowl system, solar street lights and other things as being a practical reality through you. Do you think in this regard you would surely do better than this when you get to position?
You see, the ability of individual to turn things around or to make things real, in other words, to bring what is worthy to your community is your commitment. I did that when I was like nobody, but now that I am becoming somebody, I believe God will help me to do more. And another thing people don't know is the projects you are talking about, it's from federal government. I just use my position as an individual that can knock, and talk to those that are in charge. If I don't bring it to my people or to my community, others would have taken it. So as it is now, I am on another move. By the grace of God, I know we'll get there. I remember the day I was telling them, I said there is a project ahead, though it is almost at final stage. At the same time, things can still change. So I want your prayer that if it is worthy of having, pray, and it will surely come. They prayed. Some people prayed silently. Some people prayed openly. And God made it happen. So, in the light of the question you ask, I believe as long as we live and things are still happening, God will help me to make things happen for my people.
Okay. Now, Honorable, how long have you been contesting for this position, Lagos State House of Assembly?
Historically, it's been a while. But I don't want to go into that. What matters most is if you envision to get somewhere, it is your personal decision. The will of Allah is the most important. Of course, I've contested before. I never lost any election. When it comes to primaries, I will contest, I will win. I will contest, I will win. Nobody collected it. But God is always preparing me for challenges. Those previous ones, to me, they were not important as what is happening now. Then was not my time. I believe now is our time. Time is now. So we don't talk about those ones. It's just part of, experience, or what we call history. Although, if you don't remember yesterday, if you prognosticate about tomorrow, you will not get it right. So it's part of, things that we can bring to bear in order to talk about tomorrow.
What are your words of encouragement to those that are yet to get to your peak? Like you said earlier, you said you went through thick and thin, but though to you it was divinely orchestrated by God. It was actually planning, keeping you safe and sound for this time. So for those that are still battling the same thing, what are your words of encouragement to them?
Well, if I am worthy of emulating, you understand? If they can emulate me, they are supposed to know that sincerely, there is no hurry in life, but you have to start from somewhere. You understand? You don't sit in your house and expect wonders to happen. Because if I had not shown my interest in politics, perhaps I wouldn't have gotten it now. I am not the best, and I know I am not the worst. To me, nobody is worst. You understand? Until you are tried. They should look at me, because I look at those before me, and I'm looking at people around me. You understand? When things are happening like this, you must have somebody that you can talk to. You understand? Nobody is perfect. Nobody can do it alone. When it comes to elective posts, make sure that if you are not there, you're supposed to have prepared yourself from where you are. If you are given an appointment, behave or act in such a way that you can be voted for. Are you getting it? If you are given an appointment, it's a challenge. Perform in such a way that you can contest election and win. Don't perform in a way that, after all, they just gave it to me. You understand? If you are given appointments, you perform, you contest election, you win. It means you have performed while you were given that appointment. In a nutshell, I am happy when I see my people. I'm happy when I see people. I'm happy when I'm in the midst of people. You understand? I don't need to tell them this. Pick the best from me and leave the worst. Others will pick the best from you and they will leave the worst. You understand? I encourage them. that politics is very, very interesting. It now depends on your kind of person. You understand? We don't do what we call zero-sum politics. In other words, politics that if you lose, you have lost forever. No, it's not good. It must be non-zero sum. At least you get something. Just like what is happening now. You understand? We don't have problem in our party as far as I am concerned. And I'm telling us here that there's no problem in APC. There's no problem in Amuwodofi constituency too.